Man, this is lifestyles of the poor and unfucking fortunate. But I tell you what, but bitch, we got views.
Right back there in the corner, baby. I started that outwork everybody shit, and when I started saying that, I was like, okay, now we got to stand on it. Yeah. Now we got to do it. So it's almost like I manifested that just by speaking it. And you know, if you don't know, baby, I know we mentioned it in my last interview, the power of the spoken word and the power of the tongue, baby. Your tongue and your words hold the power of life and death. You can, baby, you can speak yourself into whatever situation that you want. If you always got some negative outlook, or you always got the worst of whatever situation to say, you bet your ass you gonna be drawn to the worst situations that you could be in. But if you always thinking of the highlight, or you always thinking of the best side or the upside, baby, you gonna be drawn to that. It's like we magnetize that shit. You know, you can manifest whatever you want to, baby. You speak it, then you go do it, then you go, then there it is, baby.
Yeah, and say what. Speaking about that, in Pat's interview, in Project Pat's interview, he was talking a lot about manifestation, and he talked about when he went into jail, he was worrying and speaking into existence the fact that he may go fed.
Yeah.
And sure enough,
boom,
he spoke it into existence. He said the exact same thing you just said.
Yeah.
About manifestation, about speaking something into it. And he also talked about speaking to other positive stuff in existence, but he talked about the same thing. He said it's very real, and that's in general, like manifestation. I'm a big believer in that for sure.
Yeah, and it's not that you even got to believe in it. It is, baby.
Yeah.
It is. And before we got hip and before we got woke, it was called the tongue. It was called at my house, it was called the power of the tongue. At the dinner table, it was called the power of the tongue. Mama would say, it's okay to think something, but you don't let you hold that captive. Whatever that thought was, no, baby, I ain't even going there with that. And I turn the music on or get into something else or start talking the opposite. But once you let that thought come out your mouth, you just give it wings, dog. You just give it wings, dog. And thank God that my mama practiced that and lived that way, baby, because now it's called manifestation, when really it is, baby, it's the essence of destiny. If you think something, speak it, you're going to end up doing it. And that's going to end up being your character and your destiny and everything, just from a thought to a word, baby. It's that simple. Yeah. It's that simple, baby. It's that simple, baby.
Yeah, man.
And my bad, I called Chad for the people that, you know, watch this stuff, and shout out to all y'all.
Yeah.
I called Chad leading up to this, and I was like, man, let's do some lighthearted stuff. Let me tell some jokes or something, because I do have another side to me, you know what I mean, that a lot of people don't get to see. I like reserve that for the closest people to me. But naturally, like, my conversations tend to go to a little bit more serious stuff.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of people out there that appreciate that. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of people that get in touch with me that would wish I would do that more. Like, I can't tell you how many people have gotten in touch with me and been like, dude, when you do those little motivational talks or something on your story, bro, you don't have no idea. Like, that like changed my week, dog. That put me on a different trajectory for the rest of the week, or like give me the fire, the fuel to have a good day or something. Yeah. But baby, I get so caught up in whatever that we're doing, and I want the message to be so clear that it ends up going to a little bit deeper, more serious side, and evidently it's just something that I can't avoid. But we had planned on this being like a little bit lighter, but you see where it goes naturally, baby.
Yeah. Oh man, it's all good either way, bro.
Yes, sir.
People love the content and shit.